Something we all have to contend with from time to time, stress. Here today to talk about it is Dr. John Kuna from Dr. John G. Kuna and Associates. Dr. Kuna, as always, it's great to see you.
Great to be here, Dave. Thank you.
Well, I'll tell you what, I think everybody at one point is stressed, some people more so than others. So for those that deal with a lot of stress, what do you recommend?
Dave, you know, it's an amazing thing. It really doesn't matter if you have a lot of stress or if you have a little stress. Stress could still be hurtful. There's good stress and bad stress just as much as there's good cholesterol and bad cholesterol. It matters how you manage stress. And there's many ways to manage stress. Interestingly enough, one of the most economical, I might say, or easy ways to manage stress is by using a pie chart. You know, we've all heard of what pie charts are. And imagine a pie chart, and it's like the face of a clock, and you fill it out. And you put on there, for every 2 hours, maybe 12 to 2 or 2 to 4 or 4 to 6, you put some kind of task or something of interest, and you do it for your whole day and you do it for your whole night. Now that sounds like a lot of work, but believe me, it's part of managing stress. Management of stress is what the key is. It's called the diathesis stress model, and what the fancy name that counselors and psychologists use, and what the diathesis stress model means is that there's too much to do and not enough time. Now, it's not shocking. That's not a world-shocking concept, but we all fall into the trap where there's too much to do, not enough time, and not enough resources. When would you fill out such a pie chart? Well, that's a stressful thought right there. I don't have any time to fill it out. The idea is, find a time when your motivation is growing anyway. For example, maybe a half hour, hour before supper. Maybe that's a good time for you. Wherever your motivation is starting to pick up naturally, sit down and look at your next day and think to yourself, what am I going to do tomorrow? Fill it out. And when you fill out your pie chart of your day, I'm going to do this for a couple hours, I'll do this for a couple hours, think to yourself, what are my resources? One of the problems or interests with stress is that it's always me, it's I have to do this. But could I reach out to someone? Could I find someone who can help me with my stress? Someone I can enlist in my aid, someone who will be there in some way, shape, fashion, or form to help me. And don't forget on your stress chart to put something for you. Most importantly, on your stress chart, put something for you. A time where you could go for a walk. A time where you could maybe just listen to some music. Maybe a time to meditate. What's that got to do with stress? How am I going to get things done? Truth be told, if you stress yourself out, your productivity will go down. And it's a true fact. So the idea in your stress chart is reach out to others. Don't forget that in your stress chart. So important. Don't forget about yourself in your stress chart. Put that in there too to help you manage stress.
So planning, delegation, some time for yourself. It sounds like a plan. And if you would like to talk to Dr. Kuna, you can reach him at 570-961-3361, or you can also visit on the web, drjohngkuna.com. Dr. John Kuna from Dr. John G. Kuna and Associates, thanks so much for being here.
Thank you, Dave.
Well, still